Hello, I'm Wendy Doherty, and I teach chemistry at Redwood High School with Miss Peck and Miss Hackworth. You can find us in room 210 or 214 if you'd like to talk to us further after this video. You're probably watching this video because you're trying to decide, should I take chemistry next year or wait a year? And that's why we decided to make it. It's a how, who, where, what, why, when of making that important decision. So let's talk first about what is chemistry. Well, chemistry is the study of matter and the changes that it undergoes. It does involve lots of labs, and some of those labs are a lot of fun. We make candy molecules and eat them, and you get to watch teachers blow stuff up in demos, or you get to set things on fire. But it's not necessarily all fun. It's an often very difficult and challenging course. I remember personally, I'm still smarting from the fact that it was the first B that I ever earned in high school, and I worked so hard at it. So it can be a really tough class, and what we're trying to do is give you the right information and the complete information so you can make the best decision for yourself. Now, why would you want to take chemistry? Well, chemistry is an elective course. It is not at all required for high school graduation at all. However, it is probably going to satisfy the upper division physical science requirement that many colleges and universities have. So that's frequently why kids take it. Or they take it because it is a prerequisite for the much more difficult AP chemistry class. So if you are considering taking this class, you need to have certain prerequisites satisfied, and those are that you have completed the second year of integrated science with a C grade or better, or you are concurrently enrolled in the second year of integrated science as you take chemistry. It's a very mathematical class, so you need to have successfully completed with a C grade advanced algebra, or again, be concurrently enrolled in that at the same time you enroll in chemistry. So if you're currently a freshman, you may take it sophomore, junior, or senior year. If you're currently a sophomore, you can take it your junior or senior year. Now, as you make that decision, there are a number of factors that you should consider. So let's take a look at what's the difference and how does chemistry and integrated science compare to each other. First of all, chemistry involves way more math. So that's why there's the advanced algebra requirement. And it's a very fast-paced course. It's what we call spiral or a cumulative curriculum. And it's based on a strong foundation that's established throughout the school year. So everything you learn from the moment you enter the chemistry door is building this foundation for you to be successful. Now, to do that, chemistry is best overcome, if you will, in small digestible tidbits. And so every night you will get, every weeknight, a short mandatory homework assignment. We try to avoid getting any kind of homework over the weekends. And the labs are frequent and very hands-on, and they're based on working with potentially dangerous chemicals in a potentially dangerous situation. So there's way more labs, much more hands-on labs, much more mathematical type of labs than compared to integrated science. So we've talked about why you might take it, what the course prerequisites are, and how is it different than integrated science. Let's also look at what are the features of a successful chemistry student. And a successful chemistry student is a person who has great attendance. They're absent rarely. That's because of all that day in, day out kind of grind work that you have to do to succeed in the class. We provide lots and lots of opportunities for you to be successful. But essentially, it falls on your shoulders to complete all of the assignments in the class. You have to be an organized person then, and what teachers like to call a self-starter, a person who takes the initiative, especially the person who takes the responsibility and the accountability for their own learning. So because the labs have the potentially dangerous aspect to them, you have to be able to follow oral and written instructions very carefully and very thoroughly. You also have to have the common sense and maturity to be able to handle yourself and chemicals in a laboratory situation. So those are the attributes of a great chemistry student and what's going to make them successful in the class in the future. So what you need to decide is maybe when to take it and then how to balance your coursework. As I said, you can take it if you're a freshman in any of your 3 remaining years of high school. Sophomores, currently, you could take it junior or senior year. But what you do need to do is to make sure that you don't overburden your schedule with lots and lots of honors and AP classes. you're just going to feel overwhelmed and stressed out, and you're not going to be able to have as much fun. So look at your situation in general. Think about what my future goals are, where it is you want to be, what colleges you need to go to, what are the requirements that you're placing upon yourself, and then say, you know what, I need to be balanced about this. So try not to overburden yourself with too many tough classes. Make sure you have good math skills under your belt. And I think what I would do is, after watching this video and talking to the chem teachers, I would also talk to my integrated science teacher and ask them to be very honest with you. You should just flat out say, should I take chem next year or maybe defer a year? If their suggestion is to wait a year, then I would take that suggestion, because what happens is that it'll give you another year of math to get under your belt, give you another year for your brain to fully develop. I personally tried to take organic chemistry when I was only 18, and I look back at it now and go, boy, that's not so hard. Why did I biff it so badly? And literally it was because physiologically my brain circuitry hadn't finished developing. So it's totally okay to say, you know what, I don't need to take it my sophomore year. I could take my junior year, and that's completely fine. If you do have any questions that you'd like to ask us, come on down. We'll be happy to answer them for you. If you plan on taking chemistry next fall, then we look forward to meeting you at that time. Until then, take care.